Thus urging EU leaders to stand firm against Moscow. But European unity is once again under threat. How to tackle sky-high gas prices has been dividing the bloc. Europeans long dependent on cheap Russian gas are struggling to pay their bills. One way of bringing the price down would be for EU members not to compete with each other when buying gas on the open market.
One thing is very clear. There's a broad support that next spring, at the end of the winter, when our storages will be depleted, it is of paramount importance that we have a joint procurement of gas so that we avoid to outbid each other, but that we have a collective bargaining power and that we put that in place.
But countries like Poland, Greece and Italy say this is not enough to tackle the crisis and a cap on gas prices must be put in place. A call for unity here in Prague at the start of what will likely be an expensive winter for Europe. The energy crisis has been driving a wedge between EU members, and with growing resentment about unaffordable prices, EU leaders are under pressure to find a solution fast. A couple of hours' drive out of the Czech capital, Barbora Berdichova is trying to keep warm. Now temperatures are dropping. The high gas prices have made alternative sources of energy like logs and wood pellets hard to come by.
It's not easy. Prices are up 350% from last year. Electricity and the pellets we're using for heating are up by about 130 to 150% and keep going up. We've completely stopped investing in the business because we can't afford it. If we don't have many guests this winter, we might have to move out and sell up.
EU leaders hope that in the next few weeks they can agree on a common approach, which might see a price cap being put in place. But that would mean that differences between richer and less well-off countries would have to be confronted and resolved. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Prague.